So yeah, tool use, I wanted to basically mention that these models have limitations, as I've been kind of going on the whole time, but that does not mean that they're not useful. So if you did want to do things that are live, to your question about like actually get information from the internet, even though these models are frozen in time, does that mean like they're kind of useless? No, you can use these models, these language models, as semantic intent parsers. That means you can use them to take the question that I have and convert it into some kind of instruction that the computer already knows how to follow. So for example, I have in this prompt, I've said you are an intelligent assistant. You have access to these tools. You can get the current time by calling me and telling me that you want the current time, or you can call my computer. You can get the date. You can get the current weather by calling get current weather as a thing that I have on the computer. And you can also call this thing called get current value of stock. And again, I've told the AI, told the model that it will be able to get the value of the stock if it calls this. So now, for example, if I say, if I didn't give it any of this, right, and I said, what's the time right now? It's going to say, I'm not capable of assisting. Actually, this is a better answer than most. Sometimes it'll just make it up. But let's say if I ask, compare the stock prices of top 5 tech companies. It might come back with some kind of answer. Look at that, right? It just came up with an answer. This might not be correct. This is frozen in time. Why did I get the answer, right? Although these companies might be long enough that maybe it knows something about it. I'll answer that in one moment. But if I give it tools, for example, I say those, get stock price tool, and then I ask, what is the stock of those 5 companies? It'll actually simply just give me instructions that I need to run, or my computer will run, and get back to it. So now it just says, okay, first I need to get the current value of stock from Apple, from Google, from whatever, right? And then after the fact, I can get that, process that, get it from the internet, send it back. For example, okay, I got the values, they are blah blah blah, and then give it, and then it'll answer the question. If I had that set up, I should have set it up already actually. But fundamentally, this is a great way for you to actually get external stuff working. So now if I say, what's the time? It won't just say, I can't give you the time. It'll say, let me check the clock. Right? So this is how you can really make very powerful applications, because now these models, even though they're frozen in time at a given point when they could only just know whatever they knew, now they have access to the internet. So one of the tools could be, as you can imagine, search the internet, right? And then if it doesn't know something and I ask it, search the internet and tell me, it'll just say, let me go search the internet for this event that happened yesterday on the news. And then it'll come back and summarize that for you. So, yeah. You had a question?
Yeah, you basically answered it.
Okay.
I was going to ask about perplexity and
Yeah.
all those models.
Yeah. So I figured you're thinking along those lines.